Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lindsay and thank you for tuning in to my everyday makeup look. If you would like to see how I achieve this look, please keep watching. So first we're going to start with primer. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. My good friend Lex got this for me, or gave it to me, sorry. Thank you very much, Lex. So you are going to just put this on your face. I really like this because I feel like it holds like really well, or it holds my makeup really well throughout the day. And it's a dupe for the Tasha primer, I'm pretty sure, because I always used to buy that one, but it's pretty expensive. Next, we're going to go in with foundation. I use the IT Cosmetics Covering CC Cream. This one's my absolute favorite. My summer shade is Light Fair. So I go in with bronzer later and bronze it all up. We're just going to put this all over. Also, my mirror's right here. That's why I'm looking over there. I'll try to look at the camera as much as possible though. Just a light layer. It also has SPF in it, which is perfect for summer. Actually, all year round, sorry. Oh my god. And then I use a beauty blender because personally I just think it gives me the most like flawless finish. I just use the Real Techniques one. You can get it in a 2-pack from Walmart and they're not very pricey. Next is concealer. This is my absolute favorite concealer. I've been using it, I honestly think, since I was 15 and like keep rebuying it. It's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's the only one I found that literally lasts all day. And because I have acne prone skin, it covers my acne super nicely as well. I get the shade NC15. It's the lightest shade because you always want your concealer to be brighter than your foundation because it acts as a highlight. So you're just gonna put that on my hand. Go in just with like a flat brush. I just use these old Sigma brushes. They do the trick. And then I put it under my eye. And then I just put it wherever you have some problem areas. And then even if I don't have acne on my forehead, I always put just a little bit in the T-zone to act like as a highlight. So then you're going to use the same beauty blender to blend it all in. And I always let it sit on my acne for a bit because the more it sinks in, the more it stays on longer, I find. There's usually a bit remaining. I just take the sponge and go over that again. And my acne is actually like pretty good right now, but there's some times where I just have those like really dark pimples. Honestly, I'll go in until they're very covered up, just because I really don't like it to be seen. As well, I'm gonna put some powdered foundation on after just to set everything. You don't have to do this step, but again, it's just like the coverage that I like. Next, we're gonna go in and set everything. I use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and we're just gonna put it under the eye, just like basically anywhere you put concealer, because then it will help it last all day. And then because I have an oily T-zone, I always just dab a little bit on my nose, just so it doesn't get oily throughout the day. So next we are going to set our face. Again, you don't have to do this step if you don't have really oily skin, or if you don't have like a lot of imperfections that you want to cover. Because I like to go for like a medium coverage. That's my favorite. So if you want a lighter coverage, just skip this step. But I use the MAC Studio Fix foundation powder in the color NC20. I'm using my winter color right now because I have not, bought my summer color. However, I use a lot of bronzer, so it'll be covered up later. I have to still go buy my summer color. And I am using the MAC 27S foundation brush. It's just like a flat shader brush. Sorry, it's like I need to clean it. Well, next we are going to prime our eyelids. I think this is so important because when I don't prime my eyelids, I really notice a difference when I have my eyeshadow on creases all the time. So I actually just got this as a sample from Sephora, but honestly, once this runs out, I'm probably gonna rebuy it. It's the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. Oops, there you go. It's just really nice nude color, but like goes on pretty transparent, so it looks like that. You only need a little bit like per lid, but you're just gonna put that all over. Now for my favorite part, eyebrows. And this always was like so tedious to me, but I recently started a new brow routine that I've been loving, and it does not take as long. Like before, my eyebrows used to take like literally 10 minutes. Insane, I know, and this cuts the time in half. So I am going in with the Anastasia brow freeze, sorry, looks like that. The brow freeze, and then the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and then I'm just using this old Anastasia brush that has like a spoolie on it. So bear with me here, this might be a little bit hard to do my eyebrows like on camera, but I'm gonna try my best. So first you just want to brush them out in like an upwards motion, get them nice and fluffy. Okay, then we are going to go into with the brow freeze, and I'm just using the spoolie on the back of the Benefit brow pencil. So you're just gonna like dip the brush in a little bit. Sorry, just like I'm just dipping it in a bit, and then you're gonna put this all over the brow. Sorry, I would start towards the ends and then work your way towards this side of your brow. Sorry, I can't talk. And I am brushing up because I want them nice and fluffy. Just gonna add a little bit more to the ends, just so they really stay in place. Okay, so you'll get something like that. Everyone has a different brow shape though. Sorry, just adding a little bit more. Okay, so then, while it's still wet, is that what you want to call it? You're gonna go in with the you're gonna go in with this side. I'm using the shade 3.5, by the way. Okay, and then you're just gonna lightly sorry, I'm gonna try to like put this on camera as much as I can. And follow the natural shape of your brow. Oh, sorry. I don't know how YouTubers do this. This is really hard. And I don't want to like fuck up my brow for the day. Okay, so I'm really happy with the way this looks. And I'm just going to show you on camera how I did this. I'm super sorry. It was really hard to do on camera. But basically, all you want to do is lightly brush up in the direction of your hair. And then be very, very, very gentle when you go closer to here, because you don't want it to appear that dark. Like here, I like the look of it being a bit darker. And then I have less hair up here, so I just like outline that a little bit more. And it's a very natural brow look. So I just finished my other brow and I'm very happy with how they look. Basically my tips for doing your other brow, because this brow has less hair than this one. This is my good brow, but just make it as even as possible. It's okay if they're not perfectly even. I know I struggle with that a lot. Get it as even as possible and they'll look great, promise. And just to like comb out all of the product, I would just go again in with the spoolie just to brush everything out, and it blends the product like really nicely. So my other favorite part of my makeup routine is bronzer. I'm a huge bronzer girl. You don't have to put on as much bronzer as I do, but I freaking love a bronzed glowy look. So the bronzer I'm using, I have been using for a while and I really like, is the Fenty Beauty bronzer, and I use the shade Island Ting. It's a darker shade because again, I like a dark bronzy look. So I'm going to go in with this MAC brush. I'm so sorry the number isn't on here anymore because it's pretty old and I use it a lot. But the brush looks like this. And this is a really good brush shape for if you want a more bronzy look, because it's so dense, it goes on darker, and then we'll like blend it out later. This is one of those things where you just have to trust the process. It might look a little bit crazy in the beginning, but once you blend it out, it's gonna look perfect. And the secret to makeup is blend, blend, blend. First, I always go in and highlight, or sorry, bronze under my chin. And blend it down. Blend it down and make sure to get the corner of your jaw. Okay, and then next so I recommend starting like literally from your ear and following your cheekbone down. However, you're always gonna put the product by your ear and then blend down, because that's gonna give you the most natural look and not like a straight line. Okay, and then we are going to do the temples of your forehead. So I recommend starting in your hairline again and then blending. My secret is I connect all of the bronzer. So like, for example, if I put it there, I start here, but then I blend it down. And then I blend on this side up until my middle part. and connects it right there. Okay, now we are going to blend. So I kind of like do like a two-part like blending action. So first I'm going to use this tapered brush, and I recommend a brush like this if you don't want a super bronzy look. This is an ideal bronzer brush, but I got this a very long time ago from a brand that sent me it. It's called SPR Paris. You could use like any tapered brush though. And you're just gonna go in, okay, personally, I again go in with a little bit more bronzer on this brush, and because it's a very fluffy brush, it won't add a ton of bronzer, but it's also gonna blend out those harsh lines. Okay, and now you're gonna dip more into the brush and like put it on your neck, because we don't want to look like two different skin tones. I used to put like foundation down there to like really make it blend, but I found that it just like ended up looking cakey, and I think this like works very well for my skin tone. Also, I'm very tan on my arms and not really my chest, so if I look like two different colors, it's because I honestly kind of am. I'm trying to tan it out right now, so do not worry, but that's okay. It's just beginning of summer, ladies. We still got time. Okay, now for an even more blended out look, I go in with just like a huge fluffy brush. This is a Sigma brush in F30. And this, you're just literally gonna take it around your whole face and blend it out. Because we want this. We literally want like no harsh lines. If you see a harsh line, blend, 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 sweetie. Okay, so this is looking great. No harsh lines, blended on my neck, looks great. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more bronzer just because it's Friday. You definitely don't have to, but I'm just gonna go off camera quickly and do that. Okay, so I added more bronzer, and again, this is another favorite part of my makeup routine. Arguably more favorite than my eyebrows, the nose contour. This, I literally cannot not contour my nose. I don't even have like a very big nose, but I just personally like love the way it looks. I think it just like really snatches my face in, and I highly, highly recommend contouring your nose. So everyone has a different nose shape, so I recommend honestly just YouTubing someone that has a similar nose for you, because like how I will contour it, and you may need to contour it a bit differently, but I'm just going to show you how I contour my nose. So I go in with a tapered brush. This is honestly just from Quo from like I was like 13. And you're gonna put it under your lip. Again, this will look very crazy before we blend it out, so trust the process. Under your lip, on your cupid's bow, and then you're gonna put it in the, I don't even know what you want to call that, cartilage of your nose, is that right? So I'm putting it, sorry, like right here, here, and there. And then you're just gonna follow the bridge of your nose on both sides. Sorry, I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can on camera, but I really don't want to fuck up my nose for the day. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It looks like really crazy right now. And And then you're gonna put bronzer you're gonna connect it to where we put on our cartilage and up to your eyebrow, but I recommend just using whatever is left on the brush to put up towards your eyebrow because you don't want it to be that dark there. And then you're going to blend down your nose as well. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like, and you're gonna have that like white space right there. Then we go in with our big fluffy brush to blend. And make sure this is really, really blended out. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. And then we are going to go in with highlighter. So, okay, this palette is so old, but I'm going to use whatever is left of this color. It's from the Smashbox Contour Kit. And I'm just going in with a tapered brush. And this, I'm only putting this under my eye just to make it look extra bright. And then sometimes I do my eyeshadow first, and sometimes I do blush and highlighter first, but today I'm just gonna go in and blush and highlight it before my eyeshadow. For blush today, I'm again using a blush that Lex gave me. It's Hot Mama by The Balm. I'm not too sure where she got this, but it's the most beautiful pinky peach with gold shimmer blush. I like this one because it's very pigmented, and I love me a pigmented brush. But so you're just gonna dab a little on the brush, and again, if you don't want a super like blush look, just don't put a lot on, but again, I do. So you are going to start by your hairline again and blend down. Okay, so this is also a secret of mine. I really like a sun-kissed glow. So I dab a little on my brush and put some on my nose. Like that. And then I put a little bit on the temples of my forehead. And then we blend. So now, again, another favorite part of mine, and honestly, my signature look, highlighter. I have to wear it all the time. Bronze and highlighter, or in a highlighted look, I would say is my, for sure, trademark. So we're gonna go and finish the nose first. I'm just using a small tapered brush. I think that's what it's called. I'm using the Sigma Pencil E30. So, oh yeah, and for highlighter, I'm going in with the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero palette. This is, I like use this thing to shit. It's very empty. But I'm gonna go in with the color Glow Getter. It's this really, really pretty gold color. If you love highlighter and you love shimmer, highly recommend this palette. But if you don't, I really like the Dior highlighter. Can't remember what it's called, but it's a very nice shimmer. I ran out of it. Okay, sorry. So how you put this on is you're going to put a line down your nose. And then you're going to leave a little space and put a dot right there. So, sorry, my viewfinder's up here. So it's gonna be a line, and then a dot, and then I go in with this highlighter brush. I don't even know if they're called that, but It's for highlighter, and you're gonna blend that out. And if you don't want a super highlighted nose, I would just go in with this brush, because the more dense the brush is, the more pigmented it will be on your skin. Okay, so then you are going to put some on your cheekbones and dust the remaining above your eyebrow. And then I use what's remaining, and then again, just put more down my nose. And then you're going to blend that out, sweetie. Okay, so this is what the finished face looks like. Very pretty, very glowy. I'm obsessed. Last but not least, we are going to do eyeshadow. Again, you can skip this step if you don't wear this every day, but personally I do. I can't leave the house without it. So I'm going to show you what I would do for like an everyday look. So first, I always highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I love a super highlighted eye, so I got this like pure white color from MAC in the shade Gesso. You can just look for the all white shade. And then I just go in with a flat shader brush. Dip it in and then put it on the inner corners of my eye. And basically, you just want to blend it here, blend out this way, and then blend up that way. Okay. So see, look how highlighted and cute that looks. Next, okay, we're gonna go in with this NYX palette. My good friend Anya gave this to me as well. So it's the Ultimate Shadow Palette, and let's see, what should we do today? Okay, first we're gonna start with the crease. So I'm gonna go in with this MAC brush. It's the 217. It's like a really nice tapered brush. And we are going to go in with this really pretty tan shade. So dip it in and, oh shit, my battery's dying. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera, and I'm so sorry. I'll have to show you a more detailed eye look another time. I'm so sorry. So this is the finished eyeshadow look. I'll give you a close-up. It's very natural. I really like it. And now we are going to finish the look with setting spray. Now I always use the MAC Fix Plus, but I ran out right now. So I'm gonna rebuy that. I always rebuy it, but right now I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So the trick with setting spray, I learned this from my girlfriend that used to work at MAC. Okay, my best friend Marissa that used to work at MAC. So basically you want to like spray a lot on so it wets your face, because the makeup will sit on nicer. So this is not a less is more type deal. So now my face is like very wet, but it will dry. The second last step is mascara, and I'm gonna film this off camera because I know this is gonna go horribly if I film it on camera. But my holy grail mascara, I swear I've been using this since I was like 18, and I'm 25 for reference, almost 26. It's the Great Lash Lots of Lashes mascara. It's like literally $5 in the grocery store. Or the superstore, like wherever. But the brush looks like this. It's like a triangular shape. Oh my god, it makes my lashes look so long and so beautiful. I recommended this to so many people. Trust me, this will do you so good. And I go through mascara like quite often, so I didn't want to find a mascara that I really like for 20 bucks, because that really adds up over time. But I'm going to quickly do this off camera and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the, not the finished look yet, because I don't have any lip product on yet. I'm gonna do my hair afterwards and then put on lip product, and I'll show you what the finished look looks like. And we are back. So I just finished doing my hair. I want to make a hair tutorial video for another one. I just didn't have enough camera battery. However, I do have enough to finish the look now. So to finish the look, we are just gonna go in with a nice simple lip. I'm gonna try to do this on camera because this will definitely be a bit easier, but this is my go-to lip. I use the Boldly Bare lip liner from MAC. Here, let's move this a bit closer. Okay, so now we are going to go in with MAC Myth. Sorry, that's not picking up, but it is a very bright nude shade. That's why I like going in with Boldly Bare, because it's a bit darker, so it makes the look really nice. If you put this on by itself, it's like very nude. So it looks very pretty like that, and then I always dab the excess off of my lip. And then we are going to go in with this just clear Glossier lip gloss, some shimmer, and just gonna put that in the center of our lips. Okay, so here is the finished look from afar. It is the perfect everyday look for myself. Very glowy. As you can tell from the video, I like a bronze glowy look. I've said that once before. I'll say it again. I'll say it till the day I die. I love the pink shades on my skin tone. I think they look fabulous. However, like, granted on like what your skin tone is, I would just switch up those colors a bit. I can go into more depth in this in some later videos, but for now, this is where we are going to end the look. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you tuning in to see how I do my makeup. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. Happy to give any advice or any recommendations you have for future videos. I will definitely do them. I freaking love makeup. I've been doing it since I was like 13. Have been watching YouTube, like makeup tutorial videos on YouTube since I was 13. I'm self-taught. I'm not a pro, but I think I like really mastered doing it on my face. I never run out of makeup ideas, so I think this is gonna like take over my channel a lot. I have so many on the go, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of this from me. Yeah, again, any recommendations, please let me know. I'm happy to do them. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.